Hello, good evening, good morning, I guess. It's like 12:30 and I just had an epiphany again, I think, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to share this thing because it popped into my head. So, there's a lot of schools of thought that are talking about, raising our consciousness and new earth and split earth and the divide and rising up to the fifth dimension and 5D and a lot of consciousness talk and like how to get out of here and thoughts about rapture and Jesus coming and other extraterrestrials saving us and all of these different theories, right? And in many ways, I think that the messages are not necessarily wrong. They're really right in a lot of ways. The message is kind of the core basic message. But what struck me tonight is that we're not going anywhere and nobody's coming to rescue us. And the world absolutely looks like a crazy place out there, and it is 100% up to us to be the change. I 100% believe that. And I think that there for sure are other beings, angels, spirits, guides. There's a source of all that is, and it is that energy that is everything, right? But actually, the answer is really simple, and new earth can be created here, and we can raise the consciousness, and we can rise above everything that you see out there because we are the ones that are in control of this entire scenario, and it does come from within. So, I recently read and saw some stuff about how the fourth dimension is time. So we have our regular three dimensions, right? And this is kind of what we're existing in, this three-dimensional reality. And they say that the fourth dimension is time, and time is a construct, and time is an illusion, but it is an illusion and a construct that we create within this multiverse of existence. 5D, the elevated consciousness, Christ consciousness, rapture, the second coming, new earth, split divide, the raising of humanity, the shift, all of it. Love. That's the fifth dimension, guys. That's how we elevate our consciousness. Unconditional love. It starts inside. And I've talked about this. I've absolutely talked about this. But it's unconditional love through absolute compassion, absolute acceptance, understanding, and non-judgment of all things. Non-judgment of ourselves, non-judgment of each other, non-judgment of situations that are going on, and holding a vibration of unconditional love. There is vibrations in feelings and in emotions and in the ways that we behave. So yes, we should look after our bodies. That's loving. Yes, we should look after our planet. That's loving. Yes, we should look after each other and be of service to one another. That's loving. And when we act and engage in life in a non-judgmental way and more from an idea and a total like inside space of being unconditionally loving and non-judgmental, the entire situation out there and in here changes. As within, so without, as above, so below. They mean unconditional love. That's the shift. And we have to be able to do it in the face of all of the evil and crazy stuff that's happening out there. Because as soon as enough people recognize that we just need to hold a more loving vibration, we're there. And things will dramatically, dramatically, dramatically improve across all of the lands. I know it seems like we're supposed to stand up and fight. I know it seems like we're supposed to do this, that, or the other thing. But I truly, truly believe that the fifth dimension, the higher consciousness, the Christ consciousness, the new earth, the shift, the split, the divide, whatever. We don't even need to have a divide. We have to recognize that right now there is a divide, just humanitarianly across the planet, because we're all like on opposite sides of the same piece of paper, basically. Because everybody wants to be right, everybody wants to fight, everybody wants to be down. We're caught up, we're confused, we're wrapped up in this crazy drama that's playing out. And it's not just a virus, it's like so much more that's going on. It's our mainstream media, it's our governments, our corporations, it's crazy stuff that we can't even begin to understand right now. The answer is unconditional love. And I'll hold that till the day I die. And I would love to challenge every single person out there to just try it. Stop judging. Stop judging stuff and things and people and yourself, and recognize that there's a story behind it all. And as soon as we can learn to love it for how it can bring about more love, how it can bring about more change, the worse something is, the more light ends up shining. Think about it. When there's a tragedy, your community comes together. So flooding, it's a horrible, horrible thing, but think about how much that, like major flooding, right? Think about how much that brings people together. So the vibration of love goes up. We have to stop fighting. We have to stop being divided. We have to stop being on different sides of the coin. But we can love that divide right now for helping us recognize that what it's trying to teach us is unconditional love. And when we start acting without that judgment and with unconditional love, we treat everything better and we rise up, we make better decisions, we change humanity. We are people, we are not robots. And that means that we have the capacity to be loving, truly, truly loving. I hope you have a great night. And let's step into the 5D, which really is just moving through the concept of time into the concept of unconditional love. I love you.